Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg and this is GT350. Voodoo under that hood, baby. And only 857 miles on it right now. But of course, I haven't driven it yet, so there might just be a few more miles on it once I drive this sucker. I tell you, what a blast these cars are to drive. We've had a couple of these GT350s in the shop here, and they are just a hoot to drive. You want to talk about fast, you want to talk about handling corners, 526 horsepower. They've got a very unique sound to them because they got that flat plane crank in them. Those big Brembo brakes are what's going to stop this baby. Those Michelins are going to stick it to the track. She is beautiful and a blast. Now I got a Mustang and I got to tell you, the most fun I have is doing clover leaves up on the expressway, and be careful. These babies will get away from you on the cloverleaf. This thing is fast as grease lightning, sticks to the ground, but when she lets loose, you better know how to drive because this baby will take you for a ride. And those brakes, man, you want to talk about braking power? Take this baby up to about 100 miles an hour and cram the brakes on. It'll throw you through the windshield. She'll stop on a dime. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car, so you know we spent the time, checked it all out before we got it. Of course, she's a brand new car. We do that with all of our cars. We still do an inspection on the car. We still take it out for a test drive. And then it is the Heritage Edition. So she's Wimbledon White. Now my first car back in the day was Wimbledon White. It was a 67 Cougar. Now what Wimbledon White is, it's just kind of a creamy white. And the Heritage Edition is from the races back in the day. Now you can call Tom anytime you'd like at 248-9. Let me say that one more time, 248-974-9513. Now Tom answers his phone 7 days a week and just about 24 hours a day. So you can call him anytime you'd like. He'll tell you all about this car. Now you're checking us out on YouTube right now. If you want to see more pictures of the car and the rest of our website, there's a description, or in the description right there is a link to our website. You can check this car out and the rest of our stuff. Now make sure you subscribe to our channel here and hit the bell button so we can send you a notification whenever we get a cool car in. Let's take this monster for a ride. You want to talk about fun? Man, this is one fun machine. Just like driving a great big go-kart on the expressway, the racetrack, wherever you want to go. This thing will do about anything your driving ability can handle. I mean, this little S-turn right here, you can probably go through this at about $140. This thing is a monster, man. She's an amazing car. They did such a great job with these things. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can ship it anywhere in the world. So don't hesitate to call Tom at 248-974-9513. Just listen to this Voodoo motor doing the voodoo that it do so good. Man, this thing is sweet. Now we can also help you out with financing. You can either do that online at vanguardmotorsales.com, or you can call Tom and you can do everything with Tom on the phone, or he may hook you up with a banker. Now look down here on the dash. Oh, there's Tom right now. Hey Tom, I'm gonna have to get back with you. I'm out here driving this GT350. See everything on the desk. Of course, everything works. We're a little low on fuel, so we're gonna hit the station here pretty quick. Of course, it looks like it's got navigation. It's already up. You don't need navigation on this thing, especially if you're on the racetrack. Just turn left. I guess sometimes you might have to turn right. 6-speed transmission feels awesome. Of course, the brakes on this thing, you can stop on a dime. I can stop faster than the camera can deal with. So I'm kind of being nice right now. If I stop real hard, the camera freaks out on us. Now we're gonna put it in the air and show you all the engineering on the bottom side. So stick with us. We're back at the shop right now. We're at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. All right, we're underneath this GT350 now, and you can tell this baby's got less than 900 miles on it. I mean, it is beautiful under here. Look at that, not a mark on it anywhere. It's got the active exhaust, so you can flip the switch and make the exhaust louder. When I did the video earlier, that was with the exhaust louder when they took the pictures of the back end. 373 gear in here. Everything's looking sweet here. It looks like it's got the cooler on it too. I see the tubes coming out here, so that's cool. Of course it is posi. You can see the bottom side of this thing's beautiful. Independent rear suspension, of course. Now the treatment on the bottom of these floors is amazing. I actually just sold my 2018 Mustang and I drove it for 90,000 miles. The bottom of my 18 still looks as good as this. That's how nice this coating is, man. It is incredible. Of course, the 6-speed trans shifts smooth as can be. You can see the exhaust is all stock all the way up, never been messed with. Everything under here is looking good. These gigantic brakes right here, swing around and show them how big that caliper is. This is what stops this monster. You step on the brakes, this thing stops. You better have a hold of something. You can see not a mark on this skid plate whatsoever. No marks on the nose. Looking good. Then here's where the rubber meets the road. We got Michelin's. Let's see if I can find the size. I'm pretty sure these are Pilot Sports. 295, 35, 19s. And there's those gigantic Brembo brakes. Now the guys tell me they were following me the other day. When you spin that wheel, look at that. You can see that rotor. Isn't that cool? Let's check the rear. Actually, I meant to say you can see that caliper. Yeah, I know you can see the rotor. And again, Brembo out back. Again, Pilot Sport Cup 2s. And I think these are on this side. 305, 35, 19s out back. I tell you, one sweet machine. Now let's get under the hood, see what makes it tick. All right, under the hood here, this is the Voodoo that they do so well, man. 526 horsepower, I believe. Now, one of the other numbers I want to tell you is we've looked it up, and as close as we can tell, they made 528 of these Heritage Edition. Now that is the Wimbledon White here with the blue stripes. They made, I think, just under 2,900 of these cars total. So pretty rare car right here, guys. She's a GT350. Of course, it's got power brakes, power steering, air conditioning, all that good stuff. And it's got that Voodoo motor with the flat plane crank. Sounds amazing when you turn that exhaust up. You can see that there's not a mark under the hood either. Everything is clean as a whistle. This is one amazing machine right here. And again, these were all hand built. I'll let my cameraman catch up to me here. I always get ahead of him. It's got the signature of the guy who built the motor right there. Isn't that sweet? So she's a 5.2, making a whole lot of horsepower. She's rare. She's a rare color. Give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this Voodoo in your driveway.